an everyday makeup tutorial, something that I do every day, a small routine, so I thought I'd share it with you. Some concealer. I usually use the bin. The reason I use quite a dark concealer first, so I use that one, and then I apply it on the top as well. Because my eyes are really dark, some people don't have as dark, but my eyes are very dark. Just apply a little bit at the bottom and the top, and then just blend it all out. The warmth of your hand will make a bit of a better blend. And always use your ring finger. It's got the lightest muscle in it. To just blend that all in. I just don't like, you know, blending is crucial. Reason being, because you just don't want any harsh lines, and to make it look obvious that you've tried to cover a lot of your circles. So that's done. And then I go into my foundation. I use a MAC Studio Fix foundation NC42. As I said, I will list everything below. Just because as Asian skin, it's got a bit of a yellow tone on it. So it just helps me. Using a Real Techniques Expert Face foundation brush, it's the best brush ever. Like, I use it on my clients and I use it on myself all the time. It buffers all the foundation really well. I applied a little bit on the back of my hand, just so that I can get even consistency on the brush, like so. And then you just, from the middle of your nose, you work outwards. You don't need as much foundation on your cheeks as you need in the middle tone zone. So if you blend towards outwards, it gives you even coverage. And just go over the concealer lightly. Blend that in. Like so. If you need to apply a little bit more, you're more than welcome to. I like my coverage quite light as a day look, and then I'll get, hopefully do another tutorial for a heavier look. Again, so it's quite light, it doesn't really look like, MAC is quite heavy sometimes, so you've got to be careful with how much you use to ensure that it's not too heavy and cakey for yourself. I'm just going to put some on my forehead as well here. But I'm just going to use excess because I feel like my forehead's a little bit dry, and then it looks a bit, don't really like it. Just put some over my eyes as well. Okay. Now I've completed my face, my foundation and my concealer. I'm going to powder my face now. I use a MAC 113 brush. That's this brush. And, oops, it's fallen down. Great. And NW25 face powder, a Studio MAC face powder. Just lightly over everything, just so it conceals everything and holds everything. Just over the eyes, especially over the eyes. And I'll show you another little trick I use. So I just washed my hair. It's just so fluffy, it's getting on my nerves. And then I use a Real Techniques, I can't really read this one. Well, it's not really got a number on it, but it's one of these brushes. But it's it comes in a purple set, and it's quite small brushes. I use this quite underneath the eyes a lot, because the fact that we've put 3 products on it, well, say with the same powder, but we've put 3 products on it, so you need to make sure that's concealed fairly properly. And especially on my eyes, because my eyes get a bit greasy and then they leave a line. So just pat it on and just use a fair amount of powder so it all sits in really well. Yeah? So, yeah. My eyebrows are quite dark. I don't really colour them unless I'm going on like a really big night out. And lashes as well, only if I'm going on a really big night out. Now, with my eyes, I use the Super Liner by L'Oreal. There it is. Might get cut off in the video here because I need to look quite close, but I'll try not to. It's really nice. It just glides on really nicely. Oh, let me see. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. It's a bit of a bad one. Normally when I'm really close to the mirror, because I can't actually see, but I can, yeah. I like my eyeliner quite thick, because my face is quite plain. if I was wearing shadow, then I wouldn't have it as thick. But that's my eyeliner done. Then I use a casual pencil by MAC. It's called Feline. It's like this. So I just use it in the inside of the waterline. And there. And the top as well. Just so it gets really close to the lash line. Then I use a Shumara eyelash curler. It's one of these ones. You can use kind of any of them are really good actually. MAC's really good. This one was recommended by me, so I bought this one. It's just to curl my eyelashes. Just so when I put the mascara on, it really has to cover it. It's not one of my best products, but it's okay. Just a few coats of that. Not too much. Normally I used to wear fake lashes every day, but Indian makeup look, and then that should be. There you go. That's alright. Now moving on to my blusher. This is my favourite blusher. It's Spring Sheen by MAC. And I use a brush that I bought at exhibition that I don't have any idea what it is, but it's one of these ones. So you just, the best thing is get quite a generous amount on. And I always start from the corner, right here. And then in circles, all the way in. Small circles, all the way in. It's just such a nice, like, really nice light blusher. I don't know if you can see it in this light very well, but it's a really, really nice blusher. And I don't know how the video is going to catch it. But again, just you pull the cheeks in a little bit, just gets it in the corner. I do contour as well, but that's only for special occasions, really. See that? You see it in the light a little bit. Oh god, typical hitch there. Just smile again and just make sure it's all nice and blended in. You don't want to look like rosy cheeks. Right. Finally, for the lips, I use a MAC. It's a Prolong lip wear, but the names come off. But I can try and find that for you. That's not a problem. It's one of these ones. It's absolutely amazing, especially with nude lips. On a day-to-day basis. Reason being, it's very nude. It's beautiful. When I'm going out, I use normally red or pink. My two favourite colours are Ruby Woo or New Tango by MAC. Then I've got a Rimmel Luscious lipstick. It's quite an old lipstick, so I don't know if you actually do it. It's a nude velvet. It's one of these ones. And blending it all in. Yeah. And I think that's the complete look. It's very, very simple, very, very simple. But it's just natural, really. As natural as it can go, really. Even though I put quite a lot of stuff on. I will list all the things below. So if you can subscribe, and thank you for watching. See you later.